Hey, so this is the first time I've ever gone live on my podcast platform, but I had an episode. I thought it was more important to let everyone know that with this coronavirus, I know it has affected everyone and especially anyone who teaches a class or any type of art in person. And something that you can do, something that I thought about ever since they even announced that they might start doing this, if you teach an art, if you teach a skill, go online. Right now is the most perfect time to get online and teach that. Don't think, oh, somebody might steal my proprietary information. Hey, you know what? Online learning is the way everything's going to go. So go hit play, get on Facebook Live, go on Instagram Stories, go on YouTube Live, whatever you have, and just start teaching. You'd be surprised the feedback you can get. And I think sharing this with people, especially now, is such a great way to get the art of baton twirling out there. If you think that somebody's going to steal your stuff, or if somebody's going to teach it the way you do, isn't that what you want? Don't you want people to start teaching baton twirling the way you do? And I guarantee you, no matter how good you are, even if you've been a world champion or you've been teaching baton twirling for years, I guarantee that your way is not the only way to learn. Go learn from other people and become a better teacher. I think this is a great opportunity for all of us, not just to get our craft out there, but to give back to our community. There are so many children, including my own, who are having to stay home for the next 3 weeks, if not longer. So let's make a good thing out of this terrible thing that's happening to our community right now. Go out there, teach some baton twirling. If you have another craft, let us know on our Facebook page. I'm going to be online live tonight at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and grab a spoon, grab a stick, I'm looking around my closet here. I think like a hanger might even work. Actually, that might not work very well. But just grab something that's kind of like a stick and not too long. But I'm telling you, I will literally pull out a spoon and my hairbrush and show you that you can learn some of the basics of twirling if you do not have a baton. You do not need a baton to learn how to do baton twirling. So, for the 90% of you listening who may not have a baton, grab a spoon, join me at 5 p.m. tonight, and I'm going to show you some of the ways that I break down my tricks. I teach a lot of little kids, and so I can't teach them the way that I teach my older kids. And so if I'm going to teach my little kids, I break it down to the basics. I don't know who's going to be watching tonight, but I'm going to start at the absolute bottom of how I teach and start at those very fundamental basics and show how I teach twirling. So if you're bored and you want to learn how to do finger twirls or twirl a pen through your finger, I will be showing that tonight. I'm going to show how to do ice cream scoops. Some people call them forward twirls or figure eights, whatever it's called. I don't think there's really a right way to call it, but I'm going to be breaking down some of those tricks, and I'm not kidding. I'm going to show you with a spoon how to do ice cream scoops. I might even grab my ice cream scoop. So join me tonight, 5 p.m. on the Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/baton twirling podcast, and then it'll bring you to the page. There's an event. You can sign up, you can say that you're going, and it will send you a notification that the class is starting. So I'll be on there for about 15 minutes. 30 minutes. And then after that, I'll answer some questions. So feel free to join us. It's completely free. I promise you don't have to buy anything. I just want to get the craft out there. I think this is a great opportunity for anyone who has a craft, and I think it's a great way to give back to the community who is most likely staying home from school with their children. And if you are the children, that you get to stay home from school and hey, it's time to learn some new things. And I think baton twirling is a pretty cool thing to learn right now. So if you have any questions, hit me up at batontwirling101.com. You can email me at batontwirlingpodcast@gmail.com. And you can also find us on the Facebook page, facebook.com/baton twirling podcast. Pretty sure I'm still the only baton twirling podcast in there. So if you just search in Facebook or online for baton twirling podcast, you'll find me. that's it for today. First time I've ever gone live, so I'll have to go back and make sure I didn't screw anything up on this episode, but hope you're all doing well. I'll catch you next time.